Welcome to the first episode of Gaming in the Biden Years. I am your host, Logue Biden. Hi. I'm back. I'm back, motherfucker, and I'm currently operating at a full 40%. Let's fucking go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I caught, like, some cold or flu or something when I went down to Tennessee, so... Oh shit, I think I'm already forgetting how to stream. I just thought it was like, you know, you press a couple buttons and the funny comes out. Alright. BTS is on. Got a full bladder, let's get at her. Let's go. Karumi already requesting Condor, man. I mean, that game is going to come up probably in the next couple or so.
Kurum Good Gamer.
It's not
said,
Condor Man, is it?
BTW, so there are even more Sonic fan games than what most fan people have realized.
I'm sure there are thousands of them. Oh, Condor Attack, not Condor. Oh, God. If you want a fucking weird-ass movie, really stupid movie, Condor Man. That came out, like, in the days of...
Kurum Good Gamer said, Sonic 2 Rescue Tales, Sonic Sundown, Sonic Oral, Sonic Legends,
I'm sorry.
Sonic Spectra, Sonic and Knuckles Netro Panic.
Oh, Oral. I misread the fuck out of that, dude.
Kurum Good
Anyway.
Gamer said, how about that one bird horror movie?
Fucking, Birdemic? That's a smash and a half, isn't it? Honestly, the problem with Birdemic is it's just like... See, like, everything would kind of be better if there was at least some self-awareness that the movie sucked. And they kind of played a little bit into that. But, like, I don't know, it's just like... Birdemic, to me, just feels like some shit that, like, I would have made when I was 12. Actually, no. Birdemic beats the shit out of... No, you know what? Like, no, like that fucking vintage gaming show video I did when I was 13, where we were like destroying the Mission Impossible NES cartridge. That's probably about the same production value as Birdemic, and that was made with Windows Movie Maker on XP.
Kurum Good Gamer said,
Oh shit, it's one of those games.
$361
Probably
loose
came
for
out like,
Condor
right
Attack.
around the time of the game crash. Okay. Well, we stopped on Communist Mutants from Space. Very fun game. It's basically just Galaxian, but with a cooler name. This did also exist on the Atari 800 IIRC. So, oh shit. Okay, all we gotta do is computer chess. Oh, you know what? We're not even gonna rank this. Okay, I do want to show this game off though, because it is the prime example of just because you can do something doesn't mean you should.
Kurum Good Gamer said, Communist Mutants LOL.
Yes. It's basically, yeah, again, it's basically Galaxian, even has, like, the convoys of aliens or mutants, whatever, coming down, kind of like, you know, Galaxian or Galaga. But they're communist, apparently. Also, if you ever want some good reading material, check out the back of the box for that game, or the instruction manual. Because As you can imagine, a video game called Communist Mutants from Space has a pretty fucked plot. Anyway, this is computer chess, also apparently known as video chess. Uh, I mean, best case scenario, it's gonna be chess, but I do want to. Can I change the difficulty? Oh, you have to like input the coordinates at the bottom. Is that how that works? Oh no, never mind. Oh wait. Wait. What am I even selecting? What is my cursor even on? I think it might be on the knight. Oh, I see. There it is. It's on the... Okay. So put it on the knight. What? Fuck you, that's not illegal. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. We're still... Let's... Well, reset doesn't actually want to reset. Oh, wait. Is this... Welcome back to LDP, gamers. Oh, shit. What did I do? Ah!
Christ Shaoji 1996
Good name.
said, 14 days left until my birthday.
Happy birthday, almost. Welcome, Christ. Or is it Christ? Who knows? Who cares? Okay. Yes! Okay, this is... So if you play on the right difficulty, this can take up to 10 hours in real game time. It's doing, like, a data... This is how powerful the 2600 is, or lack thereof. It literally takes 10 hours in real game time to make a move. Make one move on chess. I would love to see, like, a slow run of this game. Just somebody actually playing a game of chess that takes, like, I don't know, probably several months, if that. I'm beginning to see why this is a prototype. Alright. Condor Attack. This is the game Karumi wanted to see. And it was right there, so we can play it. Oh, this looks like Demon Attack, actually. Is this... What is this? Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh, shit. I think, is this... No, this doesn't require paddle. I would be able to, I know now that it...
K2J Extreme.
K2J, how are you?
Long time no see, man, smiling face with sunglasses.
I've been thinking that too. Oh, okay. Video game? Okay. Yeah, this is Demon Attack. This is Demon Attack, except it costs like $40 billion to remain. Good game. I mean, you know, in any other circumstance, Condor Attack would be a pretty neat name. But considering it's too away from Communist Mutants from Space, it doesn't even get that. It doesn't even get that. It's just, you know, it's Demon Attack, and, you You know, you can play Demon Attack. Well, rather it's Demon Attack, but it's not, like, bullshit hard, from what I remember Demon Attack being.
K2J Extreme said, "You know I gotta drop in on y'all every now and then. I popped up on X and Yugo the other day too." Katsu Sanya said, "I understand the appeal of shmups, but why were so many of them during the Atari era Space Invaders clones?"
Cause like, okay, here's the thing, and I've been saying this a couple of times throughout the series. They kind of had to invent video games. That's kind of what fascinates me about the Atari 2600 is like, people didn't know what video games should be yet, and, well, even more so, the technology wasn't really there for video games to be much more than this. But, like, you know, Space Invaders came out, it was a massive hit. It was literally, like, I think to this day might be, like, one of the highest grossing video game series of all time, apart from maybe Tetris. Tetris and maybe the Mario series. But, like, people just didn't know what else to do. It's just like, oh, here's this thing that's popular. Let's do that. Anyway, welcome, Ketsu. I don't know why you deleted your message, but I thought it was about
Cholet Kurum Good Gamer said, "K2J Mega Man X8D make fully playable but only as X." Cholet Kurum Good Gamer.
Like, so many
said,
of, like, these
Chris,
old video
Katsu.
games were literally just Space Invaders at home. If you, go back and watch my Vectrex stream, I kid
Katsu
you not, there's,
Sanya
like, 30 games on the Vectrex. And I want to
deleted
wager
it
maybe
because
about
I
half
suddenly
of them
forgot
are
what counts
just
as a shmup
asteroids.
and felt embarrassed. K2J Extreme said, "At Yugo, what is that?" Cholet Kurum Good Gamer
Why is there a second button?
said, "Mega Man X8 16-bit fan game."
Oh, you do have auto fire. Good. You know what? This is kind of
Cholet
difficult,
Kurum
I
Good
must
Gamer
say.
said,
So it basically is just
"I
Demon
found
Attack.
those boxed electronic games like Astro Thunder LOL. The old ones." K2J Extreme said, "Ah." Katsu Sanya said, "Anyway, I thought River Raid was pretty creative." Cholet
Fair enough.
Kurum Good
River
Gamer
Raid was basically...
said,
I'm trying to think, which
"But
one
it's for
came
next
first? Did
March."
River Raid come first or Xevious? Because, like, they both kind of did a very similar thing, although River Raid had more mechanics than Xevious.
Cholet
I think if
Kurum Good Gamer
Japan in any way
said,
cared about Atari,
"It's Space
River Raid
Invaders."
would have been huge. Anyway, let's rate Condor Attack. It's... honestly, I don't think I've ever seen a more fulfills its purpose game than Condor Attack. If you... Unless you're a collector,
K2J
please, for the
Extreme
love of God,
said,
do not spend
"At
$400
Yugo,
on this
I
game.
already get enough out of the real thing. At this point I just don't care to get any Fang aims."
I'm kind of the same. Anyway. I don't really bother with that. Alright. Congo Bond. Oh man, I almost thought for a second. Wait.
Cholet Kurum Good
Confrontation?
Gamer said,
Oh, this is also a prototype.
"Oh no.
We aren't gonna rank this. Is this that A-Team game? No, it's not. Good game. What? Oh. Oh, this game sucks. What? Hang on. Okay, so I'm moving that... What? Oh my god, wait! I understand. Is this Mastermind? I love how, like, it can't have two sprites overlapping, so it just snaps over to that one. That is technology right there. Oh, wait a second. Okay. What? What the fuck is this?
K2J Extreme said, Ma on Atari was weird.
It really was. I don't know what the hell this is. But... Oh, well, okay, now I can move this thing. Can I at least die? What the fuck is this? I don't know if I want to come back to this later or if this just, like, falls into the WTF camp.
K2J Extreme said, this was my very first system boot. Looking back, I'm like, what did I see in this system?
Like I said, video games didn't exist yet. You had to invent your own.
Jolay I Kurum good gamer said, and cryptic and eerie when you play it in the dark at night.
What? What the actual fuck is this? Is this what video games are?
K2J Extreme.
Have I been lied to this whole time? This is
I
what
will
video
say
games
this:
have
the
actually been
Atari
this whole time.
7800 was the shit.
Yeah. Okay, you know what? I don't even think I need to come back to that. I think it's very fair to just put it under WTF. Confrontation. Yes. I see exactly what they did.
Said, Atari 7800 games looked like Nintendo games.
Yeah, kinda. Also, as I said at the top of the stream, I'm not really feeling the best, so forgive me if this stream ends a little bit early. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I caught, like, the flu or a cold or something when I went to Nashville. Otherwise, the trip was pretty fun. I went to the Johnny Cash museum. That was really cool. I got a mug. I should still tell Tyler that I got that mug. He'd probably appreciate that.
Nick Werner said, hi.
Hey, Nick. How are you? I think Nick has been here before. He can get wrenched. There you go. Get wrenched.
Nick Werner said, I'm doing good.
That's good. Nice to hear. There's a game called Cracked. Okay.
Katsu Sanya said, I don't know, 7800 kind of just felt like a second-gen console to me.
Well,
I once saw Framerator's video on it and I get the impression a vast majority of its library was either arcade ports or educational games.
That's the thing too, is just
Katsusanya
Atari,
said,
especially around this point,
the
was
arcade
playing
ports
very
and 2600 compatibility are both nice, but I feel like it was too little too late for Atari.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, if you actually look into the story, you'll understand why, but also just Atari was a very conservative company, especially, even, like, if you get into, like, the Lynx and the Jaguar, like, what were some of the best Jaguar games? Ports of, or like, 3D versions of classic Atari games like Tempest 2000 and Missile Command 3D or whatever. Again, like they realized that something worked, and they were like, "Oh, well, if this worked in 1978 or whatever, it'll work just as well in 1994." And it turns out that no, not really at all. Oh, fuck. Congo Bongo. I am not good at this game. I didn't know they actually, like, really tried. You know, that's kind of ambitious that they even attempted an isometric experience. Does it work? You know...
K2J Extreme said,
this is loud on my end.
I just liked the 7800 versions of Crossbow and Desert Falcon. Those games are very special to me due to the fact those two games never got released on another system after that.
Food Fight, I think, is the crowning, I think Food Fight is the best game on the 7800. It's actually, it's a game by
Katsusanya.
What is it? GC...
said, they were like Qing Dynasty China in the 18th and 19th century, acting like China acted in the early Middle Ages and thinking it would work.
Just like making references to ancient times has worked really well
Atari
up to
ST.
this point, and you're just going to continue doing it forever.
Vintendo Vaults said, Ooh. Congo Bongo.
I'm not good at this game generally, and
good gamer.
I definitely am not good at this.
LOL Katsu.
Oh, okay.
Katsu. Vintendo Vaults said, Kuruma's favorite.
What?
Kurum good gamer.
You know, it's
said,
neat that they attempted
a Sega arcade classic.
kind of an isometric
view.
And I guess for
Kurum
2600 it worked.
Said, Vintendo. Kurum good gamer.
Oh, these
said,
controls are...
My favorite is always Mega Man.
Oh, this is... What's the point of this? Just get to the top?
K2J Extreme said, at LDP, welp, you saw what they did with Crystal Castles on Atari.
Wait,
Neal
which one was Crystal Castles?
said,
was that,
interesting.
Was that the one that was just Gauntlet? Was that the one where they... Did you have, like, an attack in the arcade version? I'm gonna be honest, I have not played much of Congo Bongo.
Nintendo Vaults said, there are so many varying levels of shiftiness to this game depending on which port of it you play. It was in everything. Nintendo Vaults said, yes, the point is to get to the top.
Okay, so this is literally Donkey Kong, but more ambitious.
I want Highlander for Atari smiling face with sunglasses.
Developed it? What company originally developed? Is this Sega?
Said, nah. The one with the wizard bear and the
Probably
monsters.
Sega, and then...
Kurum good gamer. Said, Steve.
What?
Steve
Hey,
Neal
Steve.
said, hey, Vintendo Vaults.
I don't know.
Said.
I don't want to say this game is shit. This game is.
And yes, this is Sega. Nick Werner.
This is Sega. Okay, good.
Said. I'm gonna have to think about making a cartridge turning rack with 5 rows of 7 cartridges each.
That's the way to. That's the way to do it.
Extreme.
The controls are
was a
very
smiling face with
unresponsive.
sunglasses.
Like I'm pressing the fire button, and it seems to work maybe about 40% of the time. Unless, oh, I see. Are you trying to? I see. Am I climbing up a ladder?
At LDP,
it's
arcade
not. The
version
graphics
better.
don't really convey that all too well.
Said. If they do make it, I'd say sick it to me Bish's word homie smiling face with sunglasses.
Arcade version is better. I'm sure it is. Usually they are. You know what? Fuck it. Do I have... If I don't have the arcade version, I can quickly enable the thing that allows for it, but... I've been playing a lot of Omnidar lately. I'm absolutely terrible at it, but I love the game. Oh, here it is. Wait, didn't this require a trackpad or a trackball? And no, I'm thinking of the what's that Atari game that's kind of like Congo Bongo?
Steve Neal said.
Yep, Sega.
They made Texas Chainsaw Massacre on Atari, believe it or not.
I know that. It's an interesting thing. Okay, yeah, so there is... Okay. Well, it's better, but... You know, that 2600 version actually isn't too bad, all things considered. It's just really not good at controlling. How would this have controlled in an actual arcade? Because I imagine it probably used a really weird control setup. Like something that would have actually kind of accommodated more for the isometric perspective. Kind of like how Q*bert had like its own special joystick. Speaking of Q*bert, I found Kim Justice just did an interesting video on Gottlieb. That's a pretty interesting one. I'm a little surprised she hasn't done it already.
Vintendo Vaults said.
Oh, is that?
This may have used a roller ball.
I don't know.
K2J
okay,
Extreme
yeah, the isometric perspective
said,
makes it very difficult
I play
to
the
judge.
PS3 version of this and I'm actually fine with the PS3 controller. Katsu Sanya.
You play... Oh, there's a PS3
said,
version of this?
Did this come before or after Donkey Kong?
1983, so after.
Said. I guess after because 1983.
Yeah, so this was definitely... I mean, it's like Sega kind of saying, like, Donkey Kong...
Said. After.
This is like the next
Extreme
logical evolution to Donkey Kong, I would
Not
argue.
sure how many peeps can play this with a PS3 controller though. I'm weird like that though.
Okay.
Vintendo Vaults.
Congo Bongo is...
It's trying to be 3D Donkey King.
Yeah, pretty much.
Steve Neal.
Yeah.
Said. What if they made Scream on Atari? There are programmers who are making new Atari games.
Yep, there are.
Smiling face with sunglasses.
That's like, if I really wanted to, like, play all the Atari games, I could
like
be here for fucking ever. This is fascinating. I think I'm going to put it under the flawed column, because it's really fascinating that they even attempted this. I'm not sure it exactly worked the way that they wanted it to. And that goes for the arcade and the 2600, especially the 2600 port, because the controls are really not responsive. Oh shit, Crossbow. Wasn't that one of the games that
Nintendo Vaults
they were
said,
talking about on...
Fair call.
Yeah. This one is probably not going to be playable because, well, all the Sesame Street games I've seen up to this point have required the keypad controller, which I can't emulate properly.
K2J Extreme.
I have seen this game before, though, and it looks...
I mentioned Crossbow in the stream a little while ago.
Yeah. Oh. You know what? Okay. Okay, I can't rank this. I'm gonna rank this as unplayable, but I do want to show video, because I've seen this game before, and it's actually... I don't know. Never mind. Just go on YouTube. It's actually pretty interesting. It has a really surprisingly detailed Cookie Monster sprite if you beat the level. Sesame Street, the Sesame Street games are actually...
But only the 7800 version of Crossbow is worth playing. It's the most faithful to the arcade version of it.
There was an arcade version? I didn't know that. That was also probably a light gun game. Cookie... Yeah, the Sesame Street games, from what I remember, were actually fairly good. They were pretty late 2600 games, though, so I don't think many people played them. Well, late as in, like, late up into the video game crash. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. Cosmic Arc. Is that a TIE Fighter? No, not TIE Fighter. Is that Millennium Falcon or whatever? Wait. Fuck, I'm forgetting my Star Wars lore. What's the ship that Darth Vader was on? Like, Luke was using the Millennium Falcon, Darth Vader was using... something else. Whoa, what? What? Oh.
K2J Extreme said, Death Star.
No, the Death Star was the thing they were blowing up, right?
Steve Neal said, Yar's Revenge is awesome. Smiling face with sunglasses. Is this
Yar's Revenge? Fuck, I don't know how to play Yar's Revenge. And I don't know how to play this. I just somehow managed to die after about 10 seconds. Wait. Oh. Is this using a... This might be using a paddle controller. What?
Steve Neal said, It's not. K2J Extreme.
Oh, looks like Yar's Revenge. I don't know how this works, though.
You gotta press the DP to shoot in the 4 directions.
Gotta press the DP. Okay.
K2J Extreme.
Oh, is it?
Said. Asterisk D-pad. Steve Neal said. It's not Yar's Revenge, I mean.
Oh, this is fucking... It's kind of like Robotron, except... Why would you do it this way? What is the... Can you move? Okay, hang on.
K2J Extreme said.
Okay.
You had its smiling face with sunglasses.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I see how it is. So it's like Robotron, but I don't believe you can move. Or, no, there's probably a better comparison to this, but fuck if I could tell you. You just have to have really quick reflexes, I think.
Said. I actually used to own this, that's why I know that.
Oh, okay, thank you. You just have to have, like, ninja reflexes in order to get anywhere in this. Well, I did.
Said. I'll call it Highlander 3, Return from Zeast.
Was there a Highland? No. Okay. This game is not bad, I'm just terrible at it. And to be fair, it just seems like it is genuinely really hard. Do the buttons do anything? I don't think so. I don't think you can move that thing. I think you're just stuck to... Hopefully they don't ever, like, attack... Hopefully they don't ever, like, attack in diagonals, because you're kind of limited to the 4 cardinal directions, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe... Oh, no, wait, no, you aren't. You can do diagonals.
Good gamer. Said. K2J, you ever tried Yars Rising yet?
I think he has played Yars Revenge. Oh, Yars Rising? Is that a sequel to Yars Revenge? Exclusive to the VCS, the new one?
K2J Extreme. Said. I was never a Yars fan.
I was never a huge fan of that game either. Mainly because I could never figure out how to play it. Dyer's given me shit multiple times because it's apparently really simple to figure out, but I just can't.
Yars Rising is different from Revenge. K2J Extreme. Said. Oh, there's a sequel? Kurum Good Gamer. Said. Yars is a Mike Mady favorite. Steve Neal. Said. Wait, there is a sequel to Yars?
Wait, is there a second part to this? What? What have I done? Help! Help! I see, there's a second part to this.
Kurum Good Gamer. Said. Yev. Kurum Good Gamer. Said. It's different. Steve Neal.
What?
Said.
Oh, I see. Oh, is this Lunar Lander now?
Kurum Good Gamer. Said. BTW, I gotta go start Metal Sonisha rebooted.
No, it's not Lunar Lander. I have to shoot that thing on the
Extreme. Said. At LDP, you gotta abduct the creatures onto your ship.
Oh, that's not. I'm not shooting him. That's an alien
Good
being.
Gamer.
Okay.
Said. Well, in a bit.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say this came out
Gamer.
after ET.
Said.
Like,
K2J,
movie, but
I
also
tried Znak
possibly
for
the
Ness.
video game.
It's a painful schmuck.
Yeah, there's dimensions to this. This is kind of good.
Nick Werner. Said. Did I already mention I have skiing with the original boxes and manuals?
Oh, I see. I think you only get...
Kurum Good Gamer. Said. Nick. Steve Neal. Said. Why aren't the movie guys adapting Yars Revenge yet? Kurum Good Gamer. Said.
What?
I don't know. Kurum Good
Oh,
Gamer.
I see. There's multiple boys.
Said. Indiana Jones for Atari. K2J Extreme said, I think I got the arcade version of Zanak on PS3. I gotta double check.
Was there an arcade version of... No, there wasn't, right? It was the MSX version and then the NES version. I don't think Zanak was ever an arcade. Was it? Now I'm curious. Oh. Okay, do you want to be saved or not? Motherfucker, don't run around. Like... Or are we just abducting them? Or are we gonna anal probe them? That's kind of inappropriate for a children's game. You probably shouldn't do that.
Steve
I mean, to be fair, you got cat house.
Said, I had a mini Pac-Man one up somewhere. It's pretty good. Smiling face with smiling eyes. K2J Extreme said, nope, not Zanak. It's Zach Khan.
Whoa. Oh shit, my ship exploded. Cool.
Steve Neal said, that was cute. K2J Extreme said,
oh, Zaxxon,
wrong
that's
game.
right.
I got them mixed up because they both start with the letter Z.
Understood,
I never
yeah.
played Zanak.
Yeah, they do sound similar. Understood. Yeah, that was... I might regret it putting it this high, but... Hell, very fun. I enjoyed that. Even if I am god and or awful at it. What was it called? Cosmic Arc, I think. Yes, Cosmic Arc. Okay.
Jolay I Kurum good gamer said, Zach Khan.
Yeah, Zaxxon. Fucking Cosmic Commuter.
Steve Neal said, this could be called X-Files.
X-Files. Cosmic Commuter. You know, there was a C64 game called Space Taxi. That's a pretty fun game if you've never played it. Unfortunately, I don't think that's this. From the screenshot, it kind of looks like Defender. Or Lunar Lander? But good game. Oh. Okay. Is that what this is? Is this Lunar Lander? No. Okay, never mind. Oh. Okay. What the hell? Oh. Good. Good game. Oh. Okay. Suddenly Space Invaders? Hi. Oh. Oh, so it's Lunar Lander and then it turns into Space Invader. What was that, Okay, what was that one vector game that was like 3 different things at once? Oh, I see. Now it's Defender. It just had to be Lunar Lander for 2 minutes before it could be Defender. Oh, you can shoot either side. Understood. Was there ever actually a 2600 port of Defender? I think there was, and I think it even had a mode where you can use two controllers to fire in any direction.
I want them to try and do Mortal Kombat for Atari smiling face with
sunglasses.
sunglasses.
Oh god, if you want to see something awful, fucking karate on 2600, we are gonna get to that, and that's gonna be the easiest garbage ranking I've ever made. I think even as many 2600 games as I've played so far, there's nothing worse than Karate for 2600. It's an Activision game too, which is just like salt on an open wound. Like Activision. Okay, why is this baby? Also, we're just gonna completely ignore Lunar Lander. Oh, wait, can you even... Hang on. Can you even die in this? Oh, wait a minute! Oh, so it is Defender. So you... Oh, so you do, So you do move. You just can't hold the fire button, because that, like, locks you in place. Well, locks you in place apart from the up and down. I have to wonder if there was, like, some thing in the office, like, okay, we want you to do Lunar Lander, and then, like, the dev was like, okay, fine, I did Lunar Lander,
Neal
now here's the game I actually want to play.
Sounds so bad it's good, thumbs up.
Yeah. Which game, this or Lunar Lander? Because this game, I would say, is entirely competent. Oh, I see. I've lost fuel. Oh, wait, you can... Okay, never mind. You can accelerate while firing. I was wrong.
Steve Neal said, I remember one of the best surprises in gaming for me was that Street Fighter 2010 was pretty good for NES smiling face with sunglasses.
I remember one of the best surprises in gaming for me was that Street Fighter 2010 was pretty good. Yeah, but it's nothing like Street Fighter. And the best part is the Japanese version got rid of the one reference this game even remotely had to Street Fighter, that being that the main character's name was Ken. So they had to bullshit some plot about how this is actually connected to Street Fighter when it isn't.
The karate game you mentioned, I meant to that so bad it's good comment.
Oh, no, trust me.
Said,
I can assure you,
hey
there's nothing redeeming about it. Because here's the thing. Imagine Karate Champ, but the controls were even more laggy and unresponsive and didn't work. That's basically what it is. It's basically Karate Champ. This game, like, just, yeah, fulfills its purpose. I don't know. I admire that they, like, added some Lunar Lander to it, but it fulfills its purpose.
Alkin Slice.
Hi, Alkin.
Hi, Steve.
It is actually the Steve from Blue's Clues. Citation needed. What was this called? Cosmic
Steve Neal said,
Commuter.
Street Fighter 2010 is a whole other genre, LOL.
Yeah. But it, like, barely has anything to do with Street Fighter, is what I'm saying.
Steve Neal said, hey Alkin smiling face with sunglasses.
Anyway, Cosmic Commuter. It's no
Jacob
space taxi, but it'll do.
Oh yes, my good friend Logan.
Maybe you can Maybe you can call it Space Uber. Wait, no, Uber's better than a taxi. Never mind. Space Rickshaw. There we go. Cosmic Creeps. Has the cosmic, have the killer clowns from outer
Steve
space
Neal
have the cosmic creeps?
Said. LOL.
Fucking Space Hansen. Space Steve Hansen. Space Onision. Okay, never mind. Alien versus Sexual Predator. Here we go. What the fuck? Cool. Am I shooting something? Good.
Sir Jacob said. Space Chris Hansen grinning face with sweat.
Space. Oh, why do they call him Steve Hansen? I'm an idiot. I think I did call him Steve Hansen. That's good. Oh, that's death hitting things.
Sir Jacob said. Part of the good old-fashioned Space Force.
Yes. The fucking Trump Space Force, dude. I don't know. Like, I wonder what ended up coming of that. Did they figure out a need for the Space Force yet? Did they figure out something for them to do? Do they just, like, sit around smelling their own farts? While all the other, like, actual military branches bomb the shit out of brown people?
Steve Neal said. There is a B movie coming out that's a rip-off of Gremlins called The Creeps. The director of Gremlins plays himself. Sir Jacob said.
Wait, are we talking about...
You ever tried Joust?
Yeah, I've played it. Balloon Fight is kind of better, but... Oh well. I don't know what this is. I'll try one more time, see if I can figure it out.
Sir Jacob said. Well, we would have to have a country that has a settlement in space. And then go to war with them, so not yet.
Yeah.
Grinning face with sweat. Katsu Sanya said. The space wars will be useful in the future when space becomes more relevant. Trump was just first to the party.
Yeah.
Steve Neal said.
I don't know. It's
Shang
like
Tsung's friendship in MK3 was to turn into the Joust character.
And this
Sir
is
Jacob
my Logan's hot
said,
cake.
Fallout 4 check on the settlement, grinning face with sweat.
This
Steve
is my
Neal said.
Like hot cake.
Space
I always
Force
thought
sounds
space,
straight out of a
like,
B movie.
any
LOL.
sort of government money put into like sending people to space. It made sense in the 60s, but even then it was just like we could have spent money on like solving world hunger. We could have spent money on like helping our own people, but instead we just like sent some random person up into space. Like, okay, good for them, I guess. We still did it after the Russians, by the way. I think the Russians got into space in like 62 or something.
Sir Jacob
I'm not even
said,
talking about Sputnik.
Project Star Wars was cooler. An anti-nuclear warhead system with lasers.
Oh yeah, that was the fucking they did that during the Reagan administration, right? What is this? Okay, I'm putting this into Comeback Later. Actually, I might put that other WTF game into Comeback Later as well.
Steve
Although
Neal
I'm almost positive
said,
it's going to come back into
Sir Jacob True. Katsu Sanya said. Tritium is more common on other bodies outside of Earth, so I think space travel will be useful to kickstart nuclear fusion.
Yeah, Yeah, true. We got to get that unobtainium. Okay, what was it? Cosmic Creeps.
Sir Jacob said. Yep, Reagan.
Yep. Yeah, just put it under come back later. I have been ranking the games, generally speaking, in the come back later category.
Said. Nuclear EMPs are cooler though.
Yeah. Cosmic Swarm. Yep, we're playing all the space games because
said. Turn a warhead into a paperweight.
There were like apparently 50 Atari games beginning with Cosmic. Sadly, no 2600 point port of Cosmic Carnage. That would have saved them from video game crash. But cool. Wait, is this Space Snake? Hang on. I think this is Space Snake. Perhaps? Oh. Oh. Oh, it's asteroids, but with, like, good controls for humans. It's asteroids, but you don't have, like, an accelerate button like in typical asteroids. Ah!
Steve Neal said. Sharnado, the Atari game, smiling face with sunglasses. It could happen, or has.
Sharknado. Yeah, that's true. It's only a matter of time.
Sir Jacob said. Firenado beverage box smirking face.
Video games will never get better than this, ladies and gentlemen. We've peaked. There's no going back now.
Steve Neal said. Firenado sounds good.
Is there an accelerate option? No, okay, wait. Oh, okay.
Steve Neal.
Oh, you can accelerate.
Firenado asterisk.
Oh, wait. Oh, I see. I see how the controls work. You have to... If you hold down the fire button, you can turn. That's the way to do it. I don't mind this. This might be the, yeah, this might be a better way of doing asteroids than actually asteroids. Oh, cool. Actually kind of has similar controls to that one Defender clone that I've already... Space Commuter, whatever. Oh, wait, can you just collect those dots? No, never mind. No, never mind. Those dots are dead. But it made a good noise. If bad, why make good noise? Okay. I see. So that's, like, worth, like, more points, maybe? Perhaps? Hello? Enemies? Oh. Here. Ah! Space slugs! No! No space slugs! Cool. I guess you, like, that's, like, you can't just, like, there's no pacifist win state to this. You have to shoot all the space slugs or space centipedes. No, not centipedes, because that's a different thing. A thing I would much rather be playing. Can we just play centipedes for, like, this entire stream? These controls are a bit clunky. I like this. It's flawed. Do the flaws ruin it enough? I don't know. I could maybe see myself getting used to this. All right. I'm gonna say Fire NATO. Hell yeah. All right. Fucking. Doesn't really fulfill its purpose. You know what? I might have to change my opinion. I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna change this category to meh. Because I think most of these games kind of fall under that category anyway. That said, this is still fun. What was this called? Cosmic Swarm. Next up, another game with Cosmic in the title. No, it's Cracked. Or Cracked. Perhaps. No, I'm pretty sure it's just... Why is there the apostrophe there? Is this supposed to be like 2 words? Is it referencing the person who was cracked? I don't know. Oh my god, there's a title screen. That's interesting. Cool. Whoa. This is a more recent game, I bet, actually. Is there a copyright date on this? 1987. So I guess developed in 87, published in 88. Alright, yeah, this is a late one. Yield thing. shooting gallery? Okay, take a drink every time a video game has, like, the charge music. So we've got, like, half the Atari porn games. Okay, I see. So you have to aim, like, slightly lower. I guess maybe you have to, like, account for recoil or something. What? This is ambitious, man. I think this is just a shooting gallery. That said, it's entirely a competent one. I think the later 2600 games looked and played, like, kind of tried to do more, but I'm not sure how many of them were really fun. There was that one racing game that was pretty good. There was also Quad Run, which was not good, but it looked cool. Well, I say not good, I just couldn't figure it out. I think... Oh, do you have a limited... I think you have limited ammo. Okay. Understood, if it is like a gallery shooter. It looks really cool, but... Oh, wait. Oh, I think I see the point now. You have to shoot those things before they get the apples or whatever the hell it is. I see, and that's the sound of it doing that. Understood. Maybe I don't have unlimited ammo? Maybe I don't have limited ammo?
Katsu Sanya
Because I'm shooting things.
This is just Duck Hunt at home.
Yeah, except it doesn't even have, like, a zapper. I mean, it looks pretty good for 2600. I don't know about this, though. I mean, there are multiple screens, so this does have more gameplay variation than Duck Hunt. Well, gameplay variation. Maybe more like stylistic variation. This has at least 2 screens, so... I guess technically it's on par with Duck Hunt at this stage. And I do not like how these contrast. This is when they like found out how to do like switch banking and stuff, so you could actually do like graphics on the system. Am I just shooting Pitfall? Oh! Okay, new screen. Oh wait, never mind. Just demo now. Cracked. Let's play one more game. See if we can get like a 3rd screen. Actually. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, that's just the title screen, I think. Normal. Oh, I see. I can do easy, normal, or insane. Okay, what the fuck is insane? Let's see. All the 2600 games should have had an insane mode. Actually, I think they do. It's just called the normal game. Okay, insane just gets rid of enemies entirely? Unless... Oh, wait. Are they invisible? No. Wait. They seem slower. How is this insane? Oh. That's how. Oh, wait. No, we still made it to the other level. How is this insane? This seems... just the same as the regular mode, but arguably maybe a little easier. It's insanely easy, perhaps? Unless I'm like royally not understanding this game and
51
it's not the gallery shooter I thought it was.
Because it's a prototype.
Oh, wait. Did it say this is a prototype? Hang on. Oh, shit, it does. Okay, never mind. We can't rank it anyway. Cracked. Oh, I see. So, like, that's... So, like, they forgot to actually... Well, forgot. They didn't have time to actually, like, program the... What the difficulty is supposed to be.
Why are you shooting people and why are they running around in a sewer? Katsu Sanya said, LV2 freaks me out.
Yeah. Maybe it's for the best that this didn't come out. Cracked. Well, game certainly was, otherwise I wouldn't be playing. I don't know, I have nothing funny to add to that. Let's play... Fuck. Oops. Crossfire! No. Sadly, no. Wasn't there a game called Crackpots? I've heard of this. Okay, I have no idea what this could... Is this also a gallery shooter? Is this porn? No. You know, honestly, I could ask that about literally any one of these 2600 games. Is it porn? And I think I would have a 50-50 shot at being right. Like, the sensual,
Dire
like,
51
tame shit is about as erotic as the actually meant to be erotic shit.
Dire 51 said, shove the flower pots onto the spiders.
Oh. I don't know, that sounds pretty erotic. Maybe that's just me, exposing my... What? Hang on. Oh, wait, oh, I see, okay, I see.
Dire 51 said, you wouldn't. There weren't a ton of porn games.
I mean... There aren't that many games that are known to be porn. There aren't that many games that are known to be porn, but, like, this has just... My point is, this has just as much ability to turn someone on as the actual porn games. Oh, this is, fuck, what's this game? This is... Okay, you know what this is? It's like Tapper on its side. A little bit. What? Oh, shit! Oh, fuck. Oh, I got a Chivo. Cool. Is this like an actual game? Like, an actual arcade game, rather? I've gotten a second Chivo. Good. I'm the king at this game.
Dire 51 said, I guess if someone gets turned on by crushing spiders, sure.
Yeah, I mean, that's not my kink, but I'm not here to judge. I mean, does anyone get... Well, like... Would you argue it's probably just as likely for someone to get turned on by Naked Girl Arkanoid?
Dire 51
or Naked Girl Crackout specifically because it's on its side?
Not an arcade game, an Activision original.
Actually, wait a minute. It's Activision. They didn't do really arcade ports. That said, I bet there is a version of this that exists with better graphics. Not necessarily saying it'll play better, but it probably has better graphics. Not that these are necessarily bad. These are pretty good for Atari.
Katsu Sanya said, how did they come up with this game?
A lot of drugs. All the drugs. There was a massive LSD shortage between the years of 1977 and 1983.
Dire 51 said, I've never seen any kind of update to Crackpots.
Oh, maybe.
Dire 51
no, I meant like other ports,
said,
maybe.
Drugs
like a
might
C64
be right.
version. You know, actually, No, this isn't a paddle game. I kind of wish it was, though. This would kind of be like one of the games I think would have benefited the most from being a paddle game. Like that kind of fluid movement, I think that could have worked pretty well. As it stands, this is pretty fun. You know, crackpot is actually a subtle jab at Nolan Bushnell. I mean, that's probably not true, but doesn't it sound like it is?
Said, Activision was known to throw ideas at the wall and see what stuck.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, so it like... I see, so it's like... Okay. That's pretty fun. I like that. I mean, like, that's what I'm saying, though. Like, again, like, going back to what I've said multiple times, like, people didn't really know what video games were supposed to be yet, so they kind of just had to invent them on the fly, and as a result, you got a lot of really weird ideas. Because it's like, okay, well, how much of a template really is there to work on? Space Invaders? I mean, that's what most of the games were, but, you know, some of them were just weird shit. Anyway, if I didn't say hello, hi Dyer. Higher Dyer. How's your Kickstarter going? Fun.
Dyer 51.
This is fun.
Said, Space Invaders or Pac-Man.
Yeah, Pac-Man. That too. What was this called? Crackpot.
Dyer 51. Said, Kickstarter launches tomorrow morning at 11.
Oh, it didn't even launch yet. Okay. Never mind. Anyway, Crackpot. Fun. Crash Dive. Okay.
Katsu Sanya. Said, I guess to be fair, a lot of popular game franchises are no less weird when you really think about it.
Yeah, well, especially now in the indie scene where just like the AAA industry isn't going to come up with like any unique and creative ideas, so it's up to just like bizarro, rando indie Steam games to like actually bring the creativity back into gaming. That's why like I'm hearing people kind of saying like we're going to have a second video game Crash. Maybe, but it's not going to happen the same way as the first. I don't think video games are ever going to go away, but the AAA industry might. Because, like, video games have had, like, 40 years of an established market to fall back on. People aren't going to give up video games just because, like, there's some stinkers in the AAA industry. They're probably, and in fact, I think this is already happening, they're going to start moving just away from, like, the, you know, Call of Duties and Elden Rings and...
Look at Super Mario. You play a plumber trying to save a princess from a giant turtle by getting high on shrooms and shooting fire from his hands and breaking blocks with his head.
Let's be honest, that's all just one big
Katsu Sanya said,
like the mushroom, okay, I can
agree.
Like see
gaming
like maybe
is
that's
too
just
big
a reference
to fail,
to
but
Alice in
specific
Wonderland,
major
but then
parts of it definitely
but then like after the fire flower, like there's a flower and a mushroom. Like they knew exactly what they were doing, and they still do to this very day. Gaming is too big to fail, but specific major parts of it definitely will. I agree, yes. I think, like, I could see, like, maybe, like... I think the biggest thing that could happen is, like, the...
Dyer 51
Activision could...
said, I'm sure Miyamoto came up with the whole idea in the bathtub one day.
Yeah, probably. What, were the mushrooms inspired by some random person's landlord as well. Fucking. Do you think that landlord? Has anybody ever tracked down that landlord that supposedly inspired Jumpman or Mario or whatever? Is he getting the compensation he's owed, or is his estate? Because he deserves some fucking money if like Nintendo's been just like taking the piss out of him for 40 years. He should be getting money for that. You have no idea? I don't know.
Dire
Someone
51
needs to track it. Somebody needs to track him down. Is he still alive?
I have no idea.
Is his... If he did die, like, can we, like, tell his family's estate about this? Can they sue Nintendo? Anyway, what the hell is Cosmic Dive? Oh. Oh, this is, So it's Defender, but you're underwater.
Katsu Sanya said, I wonder if that one Cinemassacre video is actually accurate to what he's actually like nowadays, lol.
Huh? You wonder if that one Cinemassacre... Oh, yeah! Yeah. Like, you son of a bitch, Nintendo! You ruined my fucking life! Nah, that motherfucker, if he's not getting paid money, he should be getting paid, like, a large... Like, a pretty big... So it's Defender, kinda, but you can't really shoot back, which is a bit of a problem. Or, maybe not. I guess you don't have to shoot all of them. Does shooting people give you fuel? I don't know. Well, I haven't run out of any yet, so, TBD. Oh, okay. So you can scuba dive, but also you can fly? You just got, like, no, you know what? You got, like, that Chitty Chitty Bang Bang car that can just do whatever the hell.
Dire 51 said, you did trip the black and white switch, though.
Is there a black and white switch? Oh shit! Yeah, never mind. I was playing it in black and white the whole time. Yeah, you got like one of those Chitty Chitty Bang Bang amphibious cars, which apparently kinda sort of exist. And I think Lyndon Johnson actually owned one. Like, the funny story about that was, like, he would, like, drive the car into his, like, lake or river or something like that, and people would be like, Lyndon, what the fuck are you doing? You're gonna die! And then just, like, Lyndon's just like, haha, fuckers, this is actually a boat now. And, like, people were... The entire crowd cheered! And that's why we don't elect presidents from Texas, except we did twice after that. And it didn't exactly go all too well.
Dire 51
America
said,
never learns.
an aqua car.
Wait, hang on. What? Is that what it's called? The aqua car? Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right, because I have... Okay, so I have the color black and white switch to the joysticks. And I have to press the two joysticks together to get back to the RetroArch menu to pause the game. Because as it turns out, most Atari games don't have a pause button. Who would have thought? Who would have thought of such sorcery? Actually, it was kind of Atari themselves, but no matter. So this has a black and white switch. It must be, like, actually a fairly early game. Actually, does this have auto-fire? It does. Okay, fuck that. I'm just using my auto-fire. Who made this? Is this, like, a genuine... Atari game? I don't think so.
Dire 51 said, At least the 7800 had a pause button.
Did it? The 52 button did. The 5200 did. I don't think the 7800 did.
Electric or Blocks Strick said, "Hey LDP. Dire 51 said,
Hey Electric, how are you?
I think this one was by 20th Century Fox Games." Dire 51 said, "Trust me, the 7800 has a pause button."
It does? Okay. I didn't know that. I thought it just had all the... Well, it had all the buttons of the 2600, except it had a second one that... I don't know, maybe the second button was the pause one. I like this. This is honestly, like, reminding me of, like... Since you can, like, only move it... You know what this is, actually? This is River Raid on its side. And I respect that. Actually, no, it's not, because you can't, like, shoot fuel canisters. So it's River Raid, but on its side and less complex. I don't mind this, though. And you're underwater. So it's nothing like River Raid, is what I'm saying.
Dire 51 said, "The pause button on the 7800 functions as the black and white button when playing 2600 games." Electric or Blocks Strick
Understood.
said,
Fair enough.
"So what
like,
are we playing today?"
Well, that's true. There were a couple 2600 games that used it that way as well, because like by the mid 80s, nobody really had a black and white TV, or at least not as like, you know, like apart from like a couple portable ones. Even the portable ones were starting to be color. Like didn't they have like color Watchmens at some point? Maybe not. I don't know. They definitely had color portable TVs at some point for the crown princes of Saudi Arabia. So you can play all your 2600 games in color. What was it? Something Diver? Wait.
Dire 51 said, "In Star Master, the black and white button lets you pull up the quadrant map."
Oh, shit. That's cool. Wait a second. Hang on.
Katsu
Crash
Sanya
dive. How the fuck are they
said,
gonna do crazy drop?
"Hello Electric.
How the hell is that gonna... Wait.
2600 library."
I bet I know, and I bet that means it's unplayable to me. I bet Crazy Climber uses 2 controllers, because there's no other way that it could work. That also means I'm not going to be able to play, like, Indiana Jones. But it's okay, because we already knew that was a dumpster fire. What was I going to do? Crash dive. Yeah, fun. Crash diet. Oh, shit. Crash Dove. Yeah.
What's up, Hobag?
What the fuck do you want, Tyler?
Try this.
What?
Just try it. That was Oreo Coke.
I don't hate this as much as I thought as much as I probably should.
Right?
Electric
It's actually
core blocks
kind of works.
straight.
Because, like, okay, I remember my mom
Oh,
talking
nice.
about,
Dire
like,
51
fucking chocolate
said,
soda you used to be able to get
"Funny
at
you
Hershey
say
Park.
Raiders of the Lost
Yeah,
Ark
yeah.
was a dumpster
And, like,
fire."
she was saying
Even
that was
Spielberg
really bad.
was
Like, it was
impressed
way
by
too
it,
sweet. They
and it
actually,
sold
like,
well.
They cooked
sufficiently
it.
watered that down. Did you get, like, just one, or...
Yeah, just one.
just one for you, like, in Sheets or something?
Yeah. Because I wanted to try it, but it's at Sheets, man. If you want to
Yeah,
try
it's not bad. I'll have to... Maybe tomorrow I'll have to check that out. Everybody say hello to Sexual Harassment Tyler. Hello! That makes me a sad Tyler. Alright, bye. Get the fuck out of my room. That's all the Tyler y'all deserve. I'm kidding. What the fuck did I miss?
Katsu Sanya.
Katsu Sanya said hello.
Hello, Tyler.
He said hello back. Funny you say Raiders of the Lost Ark was a dumpster fire. Even Spielberg was impressed by it. And it sold well. Well, I mean, like, Spielberg did not really have the best taste when it came to video games. Like, he wanted, like, he preferred the fucking SNES Jurassic Park to the Genesis one. So, what does that say? Like, say what you want about the man's movies, but, I mean... Also, I think he might have had some sort of creative input in the E.T. game, which, I mean, to be fair, I think that was a good idea, just rushed to hell and not properly executed.
Dyer 51 said,
That's true, it was
sure,
a decade later.
A decade later.
Honestly, Spielberg, I feel like, is just like... Spielberg is a little kid, and I think to some degree that works.
Yeah, he wanted E.T. to be more like Pac-Man.
Oh, really? Oh, so even Spielberg didn't really care for the final result? Honestly, I mean, wasn't there like a European version of E.T. kind of, I think it was called E.T. Go Come or something like that, and that was kind of a Pac-Man clone? I vaguely remember AVGN showing that off, and the cover art was fucking weird. And it had less to do with E.T. than the actual E.T. game we got. The E.T. game has gotten kind of a second has kind of gotten a bit of a reappraisal, and I can get
that was unlicensed.
Oh, it was unlicensed. Okay, that makes sense. The E.T. Atari game has kind of gotten a bit of a reappraisal, and I can get on that. I think that... You know what, actually? If you want to see the E.T. game done right, there was a ZX Spectrum game called ETX. Look up Guru Larry's video on it. But among other things, it adds like a bunch of voice samples. So basically they ripped off the Atari ET game, which made sense at the time because it sold unbelievably well. Like, if you just look at the raw numbers, E.T. was a massive success. If you look at the fallout afterwards...
I'm not going to lie, as a kid, I didn't mind E.T. at all.
Yeah.
I had fun with it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's one of those that... You know, like, people say, like, oh, it's just a game people didn't know how to play. It made more sense, I think, than a lot of 2600 games. I mean, just look at, like, what's on this list here, and just, like, all the WTF games that make no sense without the manual. No, I agree with the cold take that E.T. on Atari sucks. I sort of see what they were trying to do, but it was really tedious to play. I can look at the ZX Spectrum one. Yeah! So, like, basically, like, they ripped that off because, like, E.T., if you, like, just take the video game Crash out of it, and, like, which, I mean, E.T.'s impact on the video game Crash in general is kind of debatable. That it's not necessarily... I've heard conflicting remarks on, like, whether that actually had anything to do with the game Crash.
Interestingly enough, Raiders and E.T. were both programmed by the same guy.
Yeah, I know that.
Also programmed Yar's Revenge.
What's his face? The guy who did Yar's Revenge.
Dyer 51 said, and he had to rush E.T. to make the Christmas season that year.
Yeah, and that's, like, really why it's as buggy as it is. But that's the thing, is, like, that was programmed in, I think, about 6 weeks. The ETX ZX Spectrum game, that was programmed in about 3 months.
Dyer 51.
Which is...
said. Howard Scott Warshaw.
Oh, shit.
I interviewed him. Nice guy.
Right, and I read that interview.
Sir Jacob.
I read that interview. That was a fun thing.
My bad guys, I had to do something.
Oh, no, wait, no, maybe not. I think never mind. I think I read your, review of, your interview with David Crane.
Sir Jacob.
I wonder if the, Howard Scott Warshaw review is still...
Who's got the next
interview,
request?
whatever, is still up. But, yeah, the ZX Spectrum game, I think, was like 3 or 4 months, which was a little bit more acceptable. And as a result, they had, like, kind of time to flesh out what Atari was trying to do. So, if you want, like, the E.T. game done right, I'm not going to say it's perfect, but I will say it's, like, it's a much better overall user experience than the Atari E.T. game. And it has funny, digitized speech, too, which is kind of fun.
Dyer 51 said, if not, support the Kickstarter and you'll be able to read all of the interviews I've conducted.
Oh, shit! Oh. You know what? I might do that if there's, like, an ebook version, because I don't have, like, a lot of You know what? I don't know. Even if there isn't an ebook version, I might buy the hardcover, paperback, whatever. Anyway, what the fuck was I doing? Crash died. Okay, yeah, I did rank that.
Sir Jacob said, will you see if you have Sinistar? Beverage box smiling
I don't think
face.
they made,
Dyer 51 said, there is a digital-only tier.
There's a digital... Oh, that's cool. Okay. Okay. This is probably not going to be playable by me. Why did they even attempt this? This clearly... Oh, I see. Oh, wait. Unless...
Dyer 51 said, there is a prototype for Sinistar, but that's it.
Okay, yeah, I didn't think there was an official version of that. This is going to require 2 controllers, isn't it? Yep. I cannot see any other way of doing that. I don't think I can emulate 2 controllers. I mean, I guess if you have 2 controllers, that's a totally valid way to play Sinistar, but... Or, not Sinistar, Crazy Climber. I'm going to put it under unplayable, but it's probably fine if you have 2 controllers. I like that,
Dyer 51 said, Crazy Climber's hard to find. It was an Atari Club exclusive, or an Atari Age magazine exclusive, or something.
Interesting.
Sir Jacob said, I just checked, it is on the 2600.
But it's it's a homebrew, I guess. Like, just to be sure.
Britt Williams said, hello people.
Sir Lancelot, I never heard of that. Oh my god, wait, there is... Oh, but it's a prototype! Ah. Well, you know what? We are going to be able to rank this anyway. Let's just play Sinistar. How the hell is this going to work? So it works the same way as, Oh, no, wait, no, you can move and shoot at the same time. So it is just... This is a really good port of Sinistar. It's a shame that, well, probably as a result of the game crash, it never came out.
Sir
That's usually
Jacob
how these things go.
said,
That's
Beverage
the
box
unfortunate part of the
smiling face.
2600 is you know
Dire
exactly
51
why a lot of these
said,
games never came out.
http://www.atarypirotos.com/2600/software/sinistar/sinistar.htm.
That's the thing with Atari is like you know, it's you have like a 98% chance of understanding why a certain game didn't get released, especially if
Sir
it came
Jacob
out like 1983
said,
onwards.
it was good on the Windows 98.
It was good on Windows 98. Imagine if this had speech. Oh, that's what Sinistar sounds like. I hunger. You know what? Maybe if you play this backwards, it says, "Run, run, I hunger." Oh shit.
Dire 51 said, hi there Root.
Anyway. Yeah. Pretty decent port of Sinistar, actually. I'm impressed. Well, I would be if it came out. Well, I'd be more impressed, rather, but... Oh, we're almost done with the C's.
Dire 51 said,
oh, okay, a couple more.
I've been planning my tombstone, and Sinistar is involved. LOL.
Nice.
Sir Jacob said,
run.
I see why it's a prototype though.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I think it plays pretty well. Maybe... I don't know. Maybe, like, if they... Well, like, the thing, too, is, like, a lot of these... Like I said, a lot of these games probably would be in a greater state of polish if they had actually had the dev time, if they hadn't been, like, canceled prematurely. A lot of 2600 games, again, around, like, 1983, 1984, just got, like, axed midway through development. And that's kind of why I don't rank prototypes, is because a lot of them are just unfinished, and it's kind of unfair to do that. Crossforce!
Sir Jacob said, the voice used to scare the hell out of me as a kid in 98.
Crossforce. Later re-released, by the way, as Billy Graham Bible Blaster, as referenced on The Simpsons. Guys,
Dire 51
I hate to alert you,
now imagine it cranked up, full volume, in a graveyard at night. LOL.
Yeah, true. I hate to alert you guys, I don't know if you'll be able to, I don't know, this might be a bit too much for you to handle, but I think this is Space Invaders. Oh! Okay, cool. You start the game by pressing the black and white button. Cool. Good idea. Or, specifically, more Demon Attack. Which is like simplified Galaga. I don't think there was a... There might have been an official port of Galaxian. I'm pretty sure there wasn't of Galaga. Wait, am I... Is this the demo? Oh, shit. Wait. Oh, wait a minute. I don't control the... So I don't control the...
Sir
thing,
Jacob
I don't think.
said,
Oh, now I do. Okay.
have you done Pitfall? Dire 51 said, it's a Spectrovision game.
Have I done Pitfall?
Meh.
No, that'll
Sir
be like in
Jacob
the P's.
said, they got Donkey Kong on here too.
This is a Spectrovision game? Oh wait, no, fuck, I'm thinking of the Spectra Video, which is like a MSX clone that came out in the West. What the hell is Spectra Video? Were they... Did they not have like a good track record, I guess? know, this is fine, I guess. It's Demon Attack or Space Invaders or I don't know, Galaxian or any one of these many games that we've seen already. Just today, we've seen like 2 or 3 different Space Invaders clones. Oh, so like if they shoot their torpedoes down, that just like explodes shit. I don't think. Oh wait, never mind.
Dyer 51 said, Spectravision was another of those fly-by-night companies that made games for the 2600, like Data H, Mythicon, and Froggo Games.
Oh,
Arus
fucking
218
Froggo Games. They were funny.
Said, hello,
Were they the
how's
ones
it
that
going?
did like I Want My Mommy, and then the one where they were like, they had a contest for Name This Game, but nobody entered, so they just called it Octopus Challenge or something? Octopussy. Starring Pussy Galore.
Dyer 51 said, hi Arus. Arus 218 said, hey Dyer. Jolay I, Kurum Good Gamer said, fire, Arus, Jacob, right.
Hey Aris.
Arus 218 said, hey Kurumi. Dyer 51 said, no, they called it Name That Game. That was US Games.
Oh, US Games.
Sir Jacob said, your streams are some of my faves LDP.
Bitch, I know.
Sir Jacob said, very chill. Sir Jacob
Yeah,
said,
pretty chill, and
oh, yes,
maybe you
Kurumi.
actually learned something. Whether
Dyer
that thing is
51
accurate or not,
said,
I
hey,
wish to
Kurumi.
exercise my Fifth Amendment right.
Arus 218 said,
I don't know.
hey
Fulfills
Jacob.
its purpose, I guess. Or meh. That's right, I changed it to meh. You know what? I don't regret that. In conclusion, CrossForce, you may as well play Billy Graham Bible Blaster. Which I guess the real-life equivalent of that is Super 3D Noah's Ark. That really isn't that different from Billy Graham Bible Blaster.
Sir Jacob said, low-key learning what is and isn't accurate. We learn together.
Yeah.
Beverage
sure.
box smiling face. Sir Jacob
Donkey
said,
Kong.
hi Arus.
I'm
Sir
mostly
Jacob
kind of playing these games in order,
said,
but I mean,
Donkey Kong
Donkey Kong, we'll be seeing that pretty soon, I think. Wait. Oh, Cookie Monster. Crossbow.
Dyer 51
This is that,
said,
game that somebody
I
was talking
prefer Lee
about.
Carvalho's pudding challenge.
Lee Carvalho's pudding. What? Okay, never
Sir
mind.
Jacob
I was, for some reason,
said,
no, I'm thinking of James
my
Carville,
bad bro,
the
I didn't even know
Democratic
you wasn't
strategist. I have
taking
no idea who that
requests.
is. I have no idea who Lee Carvalho is. Is he also televangelist, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I don't take requests for this show.
Jolay I, Kurum Good Gamer
1987.
said,
Oh, this is a
LOL
late
Dyer.
one.
Jolay
I think this is just like a
Kurum Good Gamer said,
Yeah, this
isn't
is,
that a
I
Simpsons
think
parody?
just-
Dyer 51 said, hello. I am Carvalho. You have selected Power Drive. Sir Jacob
Oh, was he a golfer?
said,
Oh, putting challenge.
let's go
I
in
see.
order then.
It's called
Find
a
some
pudding
gems.
challenge. I was like, what the fuck?
Smiling face.
But this isn't a gallery shooter. What is this? This is like Operation Wolf, but also it doesn't have its crosshair, so... Oh wait, somehow I won that? Good. Oh, I see. The There was a crosshair, I just couldn't see it because it was like white on white.
Dyer 51 said.
Oh, I see it now.
Ball has landed in. Parking lot. Would you like to play again?
On
you have
the
selected.
green!
No.
Dun, 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 dun. What was the one that was like fighting golf or something? It was like a Sega Genesis or 32X game, something like that. That was funny. Unfortunately, the game was just like painfully mediocre. I can't shoot the boy. Is this meant to work in some capacity? What am I
Dyer
supposed to shoot?
51 said. Lee Trevino's fighting golf for NES.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Sir Jacob said. Hangman on the 2600 was cool, but once you memorize all the answers it isn't.
Yeah,
Grinning
I would
face
imagine.
with sweat.
Try the cast.
Dyer
Can I
51
select? Oh, or I see.
Try the castle.
What, this is the castle, I think? Somebody said the 7800 version is like miles above this. I'm just gonna take a detour and play the 7800 version. So I think I have actually seen that game before.
Dyer 51 said. 7800 crossbow is way better.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Prototype. Oh, wait, yeah, I see. Got it. Oh, you know what? I think these are the fucking, like, hacks and shit that Dyer gave me. Oh, there's a 7800 version of Crack, too. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, it looks a lot better. So just put the two gallery shooters right next to each other. Got it. Whoa! Fade effect. That's quality right there. Okay.
Sir Jacob said. 2 minutes into sticking to the rules, Logan rips the steering wheel.
Yeah.
Grinning face with sweat. Dyer 51
There's
said,
no shoot.
These aren't hacks that you have, those were original retail releases.
Oh.
Except for the prototypes, of course.
I see. Well, Centipede was, like, actually released on... Wait a second. Was this not released? Because, like, there's no sound to this, and there probably should be? Or... Okay, I'm pressing the fire button, and, like, something... I'm holding down the fire button, and something is happening. My crosshair is...
Host over every... Sir Jacob said. Think smiling face.
I think it is working. This version just doesn't have sound for some reason. It probably should.
Dyer 51
Oh, those are your friends.
Said,
I see.
Don't shoot your friends.
Well, why are they so why are they, like, bullet-shaped? Wait, that doesn't work. If you can't shoot your friends, why are they so shootable? Checkmate, atheists. I'm gonna see if there's, like, another version of this that might have audio. So I'm almost positive they wouldn't just ship a game without sound. Well, no, never mind. That is the official version of this. Oh, Dark Chamber is the game I was thinking of. Or... No, never mind. I don't know. What was the game that was just Dandy? I think that's what it was, Dark Chamber. No, Dark Chamber was the game starring starring Herman Munster, but copyright distinct. But whoa, okay, now it has sound. Okay, emulation glitch. I just didn't have sound. Oh. Oh, well, I did it.
Dyer51 said, "No, that was Midnight Mutants starring
Oh,
Grandpa
Midnight
Munster."
Mutants. Never mind. I don't know.
Jolie
Like,
Kurum Good Gamer.
I'm thinking of
said,
like 15 different
Neo
games.
Turf Masters.
I think I get this game, and I'm not sure I really like it. Yeah. Well, I get it. I'm not saying I'm good at it. Karumi, I think you're pretty far back. I made the Neo Turf Masters reference a long time ago. Okay. I don't know. I mean,
Dyer
it's
51 said, "You're not shooting anything."
Oh, wait, then I don't know. Okay, you know what? I will give it a fair shot. I'll come back to it later. I'll maybe give it some practice off camera and crossbow. Starring Billy Graham. Wait, oops. There we go. Crypts of Chaos. Crypto of Chaos. Fuck yeah. It's gonna be the
Dyer51
like the Amico all over
said,
again, a crypto scam.
"Hat, you played Cosmic Creeps. That's a weird one." Sir Jacob.
My tier list is
said,
great, thank you.
"Your tier list is
which one
great,
was
grinning
Cosmic
face with
Creeps?
sweat."
I don't even remember.
Sir Jacob.
That's one I think
said,
that might be one I don't think I
"Not
could figure
fun
out.
needs to be in all caps, grinning face with sweat."
Okay.
Dyer51 said, "Centuries of mystery, hours of fun."
Oh, cool. Oh my god, is that a first-person dungeon crawler? No way they could
Renee
do that.
W. said, "Hi." Renee W. said, "Hi, waving hand everyone." Dyer51 said,
There, wait.
"Hi, Renee."
Okay, no.
Arus218
already, whatever.
said,
We'll just
"Hello, Renee."
get rid of the exclamation points because it's not gonna fit.
Dyer51 said, "And yes, that is a first-person dungeon crawler."
Whoa, that's
Renee
kind of
W.
cool.
said, "Hi, Dyer51."
Whoa,
Renee W.
what the fuck?
said, "Hey, Arus218.
Or maybe it's not. Wait, is this Sewer Sam? No, it's not. I see. Oh.
Dyer51 said, "You should play the Homebrew Skeleton Plus sometime."
I might need to... I don't have... This must be a pretty late game. What the fuck? How do I shoot that? Okay, hang on.
Jolie Kurum Good Gamer said, Renee W. said, "I'm good, thumbs up,
I
smiling
see,
face
that's...
with smiling eyes." Renee W. said,
Oh,
"Hi,
wait.
Kurumi." Dyer51 said, "No, this was an early 80s release."
Whoa, that's actually pretty impressive. It seems like there's a lot of different mechanics to this game, and I'm not sure I can... Okay. So you have to wait to be able to shoot something before you can progress.
Dire 51.
I think this is a
Said,
dungeon crawler.
I picked up a copy of this earlier this year, and
Oh,
even
cool.
with the
Is it
manual
rare?
I still haven't quite figured it out.
Okay. Probably is. I see, so it's not a dungeon crawler, it's kind of like on rails, so you can only go forward, I believe.
Dire 51.
How do I...
Said, it's not overly rare, but the price is going up.
Yeah, because people are probably realizing...
LCX.
Okay, so now I have, like,
Said,
the really good,
Yo.
Ecto Beam, or whatever the fuck it's called. Sorry, it's been a long time since I've seen Ghostbusters, and I didn't really like it when I
Arus
saw it.
218. Said,
Proton
did
Beam.
you say
That's what I'm thinking
Gundam
of.
or Dungeon Crawler?
By the way,
Dire 51. Said, Borgar, L.
Hey, L is
Arus
here.
218. Said, hello L. Arus 218. Said, Borgar where?
Borgar.
Here we go. This actually... You know what? This is less a dungeon crawler, and I think it's more like, no. What am I thinking of? I think I'm thinking of Sewer Sam. Yeah, Sewer Sam on, Intellivision is kind of like this, but with better graphics. I mean, it's Intellivision, so of course it is, but... How does this... Okay. Huh. You have to do, like, multiple things. I'm not entirely sure how you are meant to... Oh, okay. Can you move it?
Dire 51. Said, this is about as close to a dungeon crawler that the 2600 got at the time.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's probably more so, I would say, kind of like Sewer Sam. In fact, if you guys haven't seen that game, I can play it real quick. Because I can play in television games now, finally. I finally got that configured properly. In fact, this is almost entirely just Sewer Sam. Except I think you had a bit more control over your person. Also, you didn't have, like, multiple different... Yeah, this is interesting. I'm amazed they were able to do this, and I'm especially amazed they were able to do it at a time when, like, Switch banking didn't really exist. So it doesn't have, like, the... It's not like a secret adventure, whatever the hell that game is, that's kind of like Zelda on 2600.
Dire 51.
Whoa.
Said, you know what Intellivision game was good? Microsurgeon.
Oh, fucking hell, dude. Wait, okay, now I'm at the wall. What do I here? What do I do here? Because I don't think I can go left or right. Unless, wait. Okay, there's like these things at the bottom that I'm not entirely sure how to... Oh, wait, I see. So you have to go all the way to the bottom, I think, to, Oh, does that make you turn right? No. Oh. Oh, okay, that makes you turn around.
Dire 51. Said, I don't even remember what to do.
But I understand. Okay. Do I just... Can I just... Do I just go back then? Like, you don't actually make progress? 'Cause it looks like you're supposed to be able to go right, but I'm not entirely... You know what I did? No, never mind. I wondered if you, like, fucked with the difficulty switches or something. Wait a second. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Fucking difficulty switches actually does... 4x4, 8... Whoa, okay. I see. So you have to go down that... This is interesting. I want to say... I think I want to come back to this to see, like, better how it works. But this is really interesting. Man, Intellivision was such an underrated... Like, Intellivision, I don't want to say it's underrated, because, I mean, it sold pretty well. It was, I'm pretty sure, either second or third to the 2600 and ColecoVision, respectively. But actually, I think it might have been second. But still, like, no, not as many people have as much nostalgia for Intellivision, and that kind of sucks. I might just be saying that because I have more experience on Intellivision, like the actual hardware of Intellivision, but yeah, now that I have
Dire51 said https://manual_html_page.php software labeled equal
I
sign
think I figured it out.
117.
I think you have to like shoot to the right to go right. I think that's what I'm doing here. This is actually... Wait, in that case, I might have figured this out. Or, wait, maybe I didn't. Maybe I just... I don't know.
Said, this manual is too big for me. Is there a booklet?
Yeah. Crypts of Chaos. I'm not sure if I'm doing if I'm doing the right thing or not, but... I'm going to come back to it later, but I imagine at the end... I imagine towards the end, I'm going to rank it pretty high.
Dire51 said, sure, but it'll cost you. Renee W. said, hi L. Arus218 said,
oh, is this game expensive?
Oh, right.
Yeah. Okay, I want to see... I wonder if my Intellivision shit, if I actually were to sell it, I wonder if I could make decent money. Probably not. I don't think it holds like the same value as 2600 shit. Okay, I'm going to take a break from 2600, and I just want to show you Sewer Sam for a few minutes. Sewer Sam, there we go.
Dire51 said,
Fucking Snafu
the
is a
box
good
and
game.
manual are more expensive than the game.
Oh, wow.
I think.
Okay. Intelliprize, I think it's called. Yeah, I have this on an actual card. Number of players. Wait. 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 Oh, wait, am I doing... Ah, got it. Skill level 1. Here we go. So yeah, this is pretty much the same game, except a bit more simplified and arguably a bit better as a result.
Said, when the stuff I don't use is more expensive than the stuff I do use, Satch.
Yes. And this is also one of those many Intellivision games where you this is one of the Intellivision games you don't need the overlay for. That said, I think there is one. Yeah, this game is really hard though. Yeah, Sewer Sam, check that out. Oh wait, did I? Fuck, you know what? I don't think you actually saw that. All right, I'll play it. Oh, shit. There we go. Oh, and you have limited ammo, too. That's right. Anyway, this is mostly
Mike
the
Wolf
same thing.
Said, what up, pimp dogs?
Hey, Pimp Dogs. Hey, Mike Wolf. Anyway. That's Sewer Sam. It's like that other game, but, you know, more intelligent. Maybe not. Crystal Castles. Oh, wait, I see. This is that game I was thinking of that used a trackball on the arcade. Well, let's see how this works. Oh, yeah, it's the... I see, so this is like isometric
Arus
Pac-Man
218
almost.
Said, hello Mike. Dire 51
Oh, but
said,
you can jump over shit. I see.
Woohoo Crystal Castles.
I immediately notice
Mike
that
Wolf
this is
said,
harder to discern than the arcade
hello Arus,
version.
I saw you playing Crisis Core last night. Arus 218 said, thanks, appreciated.
I'm
Dire
not even
51
entirely sure if I could play the
Hi,
actual
Mike.
arcade version of Crystal Castles, because I'm not 100% sure if I can emulate trackball controllers. I used to have a trackball mouse. Well, yeah, trackball mice, those are common, but I had one for
Arus
Mac that was
218
like a trackball on the top,
said,
so you could like play
it's
like
a good
Centipede
game with
really
there
well
were
on
more
that
like it.
in a browser or something.
Mike Wolf said,
I had that
hello
as a kid.
Dire
I
51
loved controlling things that way. The trackball did get dirty very often, but I think that's kind of true of a lot of yeah, essentially this is Pac-Man, but isometric. You know what? As I play this, the more I realize this actually works better than it has any real right to. That said, I'm not actually sure if I can... It's kind of hard to see where the dots are. Because they kind of contrast into the black quite a bit.
Dire 51 said, I played the arcade game for the first time since the early 80s last year.
Cool. I bet that's way better. You know what? There's a At my local game store, they have like an arcade one-up repro of what? What did I do now? Lawnmower mode activated. Bye-bye lawnmower mode. Oh wait, I think I got like a power. No, I didn't. Not the base. Oh, is that what that was? Okay.
Dire 51.
Oh, well, I beat a
Said,
level.
Not the bees.
Despite the fact that I still can't. I would love to play this on a trackball. Also, this has, like, game over screens and title screens. Did this come out? 1984. Okay, there's no fucking way this isn't a proto. Oh, they released this! I think, at least according to my ROM list, that's not entirely accurate, but I think they did.
Dire 51. Said,
This came out?
This did come out. Dire 51.
I'm gonna say flawed.
Said, I own 2 copies of it.
Whoa, what? I bet that's rare. Being a 1984 release, that's when a lot of people weren't really interested in Atari games. Wait, no, that's
R is
under not fun.
218.
I want it to be flawed.
Said, have
Well, I
to
don't
go
want it to
have
be
fun,
flawed,
take
but
care
it's
later
destined to be.
everybody. Then Aru's score lost in a crystal castle. Where am I? Hand pink waving.
Not
Dire
again!
51. Said, nah. I could go to 2 places in my area and find it.
Oh.
Dire 51.
Really? So it's like a late
Said,
Atari release, and
later Aru's.
it's not really that sought after even. Interesting. I mean, this is a pretty... The 2600 port of Dig Dug is really way better than it has any right to be. I think that might have been a fairly late release too, but yeah, Atari 2600 Dig Dug is
LCX.
way better than it has any right to be.
Said, Halo Mike.
Okay, I'm probably gonna finish the C's and then stop streaming. Like I said, I'm not really feeling the best. I'm pretty like I said, I'm pretty sure I caught something when I was in Nashville.
Dire 51.
So
Said,
I'm just
I spent so much
operating at
time
about, like,
playing
50% right now.
2600 Dig Dug as a kid.
Oh really? So maybe it was maybe it's not as early as I thought, but like that. And as evidenced by that, the 7800 version is like almost exactly the same, but a little bit more graphically detailed. The sound is literally identical between the 2600 and 7800 versions. IIRC. Kabuki color? Oh wait. Oh, Cubicolor. So is this like Rubik's Cube, but not the actual Rubik's Cube game? It's like 2D. This is just Rubik's Cube, I think. Maybe. Oh, no. Time for big brain gaming.
Dire 51. Said, so your choices now are a Proto and Custer's Revenge. LOL.
Oh, no.
Renee W. Said,
So a proto,
Hugs
so a game
hugging
that
face.
wasn't released and a game that shouldn't be released. What? This isn't Rubik's Cube. Okay. I was wrong. I deeply apologize. Can I go? Okay, I can't. Is this 2-player only? Because, like, there's that thing at the bottom. It seems like it should
Dire
do
51.
something.
Said, exactly.
This was released, right? Or wasn't it? He's not talking about this, right? Oh, shit, it does say Proto. In that case, maybe this just isn't playable. They didn't have time to actually program the ability for the fire button to do something. That would have taken like a whole other week of programming time, I'm sure. Yeah, I can't work that out. We're not going to raid it. And... Alright. Grab your joysticks, America. By the way, total off topic, LCX. I missed your art appreciation stream. Were you able to get through that? Or did the power go out in the middle? Were you able to get through that before the power went out? Let's go.
Dire
Wow.
51 said, "Oh man, here we go."
Let's fucking go.
LCX said, "Hi Renee." Mike Wolf
This is like...
said,
This is probably like the most
Hi, Al.
morally reprehensible of the Atari porn games.
Mike Wolf
It's also probably
Said,
the one that's like
Hey,
the
Renee.
lowest on game. It's also probably the one that's the most short on
Renee
gameplay.
W said,
You kind of just do that
Mike
for as
Wolf.
long as you can.
Renee W said, "Thumbs up smiling face with smiling eyes L."
So you're General George Armstrong Custer, and your
Dire 51
very taxing
Said,
reward.
considering it
Or-
came under attack from women's groups and Native American groups, among others. LCX,
Man, what do they know? This is
Said,
great.
yeah, no problem. LCX,
Oh my god, they're just like not attacking me
Said,
at all.
streams will be members only by next Sunday.
Oh, by next Sunday, why? I don't know. Oh, just like you're trying to incentivize that? Understood. Come on, can I at least... You know what? I want to at least get to 69 and then never play this again. No! You seem to get a lot of Oh, never mind. Mystique. Okay, I want to get to 69 and then never play this game again.
LCX said, "Doesn't matter when female sprite looks like a bee LOL."
Doesn't matter when female sprite looks like a bee. Fair enough. It's like, I'm offended by this, but I can't quite tell why. Yeah, but you are General George Armstrong
Dire
Custer,
51
and your goal
Said,
is to rape
Lego
a
people
woman
are
against
so sexy,
a cactus.
am I right?
Rape a Native American woman against a cactus. Isn't this such a great game? Also, you've literally seen all the gameplay that this has to offer. There's nothing more to this. You've seen everything. Are we horny yet? Are we aroused yet? Yeah! Oh man, was there ever a turbo controller for 2600? Probably. There were probably like 50 of them, and they're massively rare now.
LCX said, "Because those streams were made with actual lesson plans, so why not?"
Oh, okay. Oh, just the art appreciation streams. Hey, guess what? We're not playing the... Wait a minute,
Mike
there's different
Wolf
selections.
Said,
There's different difficulty
"I still
options,
jerk
I
off
think.
manually grinning cat face with smiling eyes grinning squinting face." Dire 51 said,
That's really
"Maybe,
nice
but
to
you
know,
can
Mike
use a
Wolf.
Genesis controller with turbo buttons."
That's true. true. You could just use like a Genesis controller. Yeah. Would that work? I mean, I know a Genesis controller works, but all right, let's go full on. This is hard mode. Giggity.
Said. Anyone not a member who wants to watch the replays of it can still watch it till Sunday.
Okay. All right.
Dire 51.
Here's hard mode.
Said.
Giggity.
It works. I've tried it. Mike Wolf.
Oh, cool.
Said. My
In that case, you could
apologies, I
just
couldn't
get like a
resist with the
turbo
theme of this
controller for
game.
this game and just like entirely break it. Crack up the maximum amount of thrusts. I used to have a controller called the Thrustmaster. That was actually a pretty good controller. Had 6 face buttons and a pretty nice D-pad, actually. I kind of wish it still worked on, like, more modern equipment, but alas. Oh, shit, wait. Oh. There's a 2-player mode? There's a 2-player mode. I don't even want to know, like, the implications of that. The implications of playing this with someone. That's so good. Imagine...
Dire 51. Said. Don't ever play the C64 game sex games. Admittedly, it's less morally reprehensible than this.
I mean, C64 also has, like, slightly better graphics, so that... Once you get to, like, anything above 2600 is, like, when it kind of starts to be, like, potentially not stream safe. I don't know, like... Well... Custer's Revenge, you know what, like, look, this is the easiest garbage I've ever had to make. Like, look, forget about, like, how offensive it might or might not be, like, whether at the time or even now. Forget about that. It's just not a good game.
Dire 51. Said. I have never heard of Dancing Plate.
What the hell? Wait. Well, it's this.
Dire 51. Said.
Oh, wait a minute.
You thought Commando was garbage?
The 2600 version was. I love Commando on, like, C64, NES, arcade. Those are good games. The 2600 version, I remember just being really bad. Also, to be fair, like, addendum to that, like...
Dire 51.
Capcom
said,
did eventually release Gunsmoke, which is kind of a better
Commando is
version
great.
of it. 7800 Command? I didn't even know that was a thing. You know what? We're not going to rank 7800 games, at least for a while. Possibly ever. Let's see if this is at least a better version. Well, can't be much worse, presumably. It's gotten the lowest version. We'll end on this. We'll end on a more positive note. Oh, shit. Wait, Data East? Am I crazy, or did I think this was a Capcom game?
Dire 51.
Oh shit, I'm still... Right,
said,
sorry.
You're still showing the tier list.
Good title screen. I could have sworn this was a Capcom game. Because, like, Capcom did Gunsmoke, and that was basically the same thing, but
Dire
better.
51. Said. Data East distributed the arcade game in the US.
Oh! So it was... Yeah, because I'm pretty sure the NES version was Capcom, wasn't it? I'm terrible at all versions of Commando. This is actually not a bad... Yeah, this isn't a bad version, though. Maybe not as good as the NES version, but I would have been very surprised if it was.
Dyer51 said, "Yep."
Oh shit, machine gun! Oh, okay, you lose that when you die. I'm fine. Oh, okay. Reset paused it. Cool. Okay, wait, this isn't the Stella emulator, so the start button might just be mapped to something totally different.
Dyer51 said, "I actually like this version more than the NES version,
You know what?
if
This
for no other
runs a
reason
little
than
bit
it's not
slower, and
glitchy."
that kind of goes to my advantage. It makes it a little bit easier than the NES version. You know what, too? Like, this is... You could have, like, really fooled me. It doesn't have, like, that... It doesn't have, like, that really harsh sound that a lot of 7800 games had. Like, I don't know, like, play Donkey Kong for 7800 and you'll know kind of what I'm talking about, but... It might even sound a little bit better than the NES version, if nothing else. NES version... I think the NES version might be a bit faster,
Dyer51
which makes
said,
it more challenging,
"That's
but
because it
this
used
is
the
not bad
Pokey
either.
chip."
Oh, this used the Pokey... Oh, so this was like one of two games that used it, wasn't it? It was this and then, Why am I blanking on the name? Ball Blazer,
Dyer51
is it? That
said,
LucasArts game that's like 3D soccer?
Donkey Kong was like nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah. And a lot of
Dyer51
78... Even like Ball
said,
Blazer kind of was like that
the other
too,
was
but...
Ball Blazer.
Yeah, it was Ball Blazer. Yes, I was right. Ball Blazer! Anyway. You need to say it like that, otherwise it's not valid. Anyway. Yeah. Man, GCE got fucked. It's a shame, too, because, like, considering they basically... Well, actually, I guess they're not doing too well. They're not doing too bad now. They own, like... They managed to successfully get the rights to Ms. Pac-Man, so...
Dyer51 said, "There's a fantastic homebrew of Donkey Kong for the 7800 that uses the Pokey."
Oh!
Mike Wolf
That's not bad.
said, "Sounds ballerific."
Ballerific, hell yeah. Alright. 11:13? Alright, this is good enough for a night. I will start with the D's tomorrow. That's what she said.
Dyer51 said, "You should try Jinx sometime." Dyer51
Jinx.
said, "Just to hear the opening voice."
What is Jinx? Is that a 2600 game, or... I don't know if there were really any, like, 2600 games that had... Wait, no, there was! There was the fucking Quad Run. That's, like, the only one I can think of that had
said,
voice without, like, the Atari box
7800
years later. 7800? Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Since I'm probably not going to play 7800 games any other time, let's at least see what this is. Jinx, I've never heard of that. Whoa, so it's all like digitized sound. come out? When did this? Oh, 1989. So this is a legit game. Get ready for level 1. Soundscape kind of reminds me of what was it? Netherworld or whatever for C64. I played that. Okay, game itself.
LCX said
Oh.
1998.
Oh,
Dire
did
51
it say 1998?
said it actually used the same welcome voice from Gauntlet Arcade.
Yeah, it does sound. I thought it sounded familiar. It sounded like Gauntlet. No, it says
Dire
1989.
51 said
Soft.
1987.
Yes, 1987 to 1989. I guess that's when it was made, and then that's when Atari published it.
Said the year when Umbrella released the T-Virus on Raccoon City.
Oh. So this was like coming out when like all the mainstream games were coming out too. So you could be playing Galaga or Donkey Kong for 7800, or you could be playing this, which seems to be like kind of Breakout, but there's some sort of level progression. I'm not entirely sure. Oh well. All right, I got the. I gave Dialer. I gave Dyer his medicine. All is right in the world.
L, Master of Unlocking.
Yes.
Dyer 51 said, Jinx is a weird one.
It is. Alright, let's rate Arus. He's playing Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga for Game Boy Advance.
LCX said, Dyer, Actuali. LDP said, Radiaria. LCX said, I kinda am. LDP said, Radarus.
There we go.
Dyer 51 said, you were almost a Jill sandwich.
Yes.
Dinner Productions said,
That will never
tonight
not get old.
we are rating Arus 218. He is a fellow classic
Alright,
RPG
so
lover,
raid,
and probably
Arus
streaming one right
218.
now, so come join me in rating him.
As
https://www.youtube.com/channel/channel/UCXLBSWXDQ-NCBH07SX8GZJG.
stages of what I think is going to get a bit worse,
said,
so I might not
Hehe,
have
I can
the
unlock
energy
most
to
regular
stream
locks
tomorrow.
easy. Dyer
But if I do,
51
I will be playing
said,
Threads of Fate.
don't open that door. LCX
Yes.
said, as well as TSA locks.
Yes. Thursday, I will be playing some more Final Fantasy VI. And Saturday, I will be back on with LCX. Sunday, also, I will be doing more Rompourri. And then Monday, I'll be doing more Alphacade. Which
Dyer
brings all the
51
Dyers to
said,
the yard.
Blood. Hope this is not Chris Blood.
Yes. We're just going to end the stream by quoting Resident Evil 1. Anyway, thank you guys so very much for watching. Thank you, Alkenslice, Arus 218, Dyer 51, Electric, LCX, July, Karumin Good Gamer,
LCX
K2J
said,
Extreme,
TSA locks are a joke.
Mike
Just
Wolf,
need a flashlight
Renee
and a good pair of
W,
eyes.
Sir Jacob.
Dyer 51 said, again, Kickstarter launches tomorrow at 11 a.m.
Good point.
Dyer 51 said,
I would ask you to post
good
it in
stream,
but we're kind of at the end, so I'm not sure it's going to really matter. Nintendo Vaults, Katsu Sanya, Christie, 1998, Nick Warner, Retty Williams, and Steve Neal. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Good night. And thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Bye, everyone.